all you're doing is trying to get the one that's less bad. Itself to be pretty good. Last I heard, actually got rid of them. Also got rid of some in New York. The whole socialist agenda that they're pushing is it always
Like the
fails
Bernie
in every
Sanders
year.
memes.
We
when
are
it's
we
like,
already
"Oh,
have socialist programs. Social Security
socialist,
income,
with socialist.
SNAP benefits. Social Security is you paid into that. You don't get it unless you paid into it. Yeah. So it's not really a socialist program. You're just getting the money back that you paid in. Socialism is like and they tax the people that make really good money and they give it to the people that I was on disability for quite a while. Had never had a job. Never had oh yeah. I was just on disability. So technically I didn't pay it. Oh. So it makes the socialist
The kernel, like, makes really good fun. We took in like
All right, so we are live right now. Yeah, we're live right now.
All right.
Okay, we're live. We're live.
Live.
We are live right now. Hi, I'm Alvin Chapman. Thank you for tuning in today on today's podcast, Awkward Conversations. I am from Lucasville, Ohio, and I'm sitting with all my friends here. I have around the room, starting with.
Hi, my name's Kenneth Krisak. I'm from Parma, Ohio. I'm on Awkward Conversations podcast today. And next up,
Hi, I'm Sammy Nagat. I'm also from Parma, Ohio, and I am also on Awkward Conversations today.
Hi, I am CJ Lee. I am from Brook Park, Ohio. Is smile and wave. I am from Brook Park, Ohio. I go by the DJ name of No Sleep. We are on Awkward Conversations today.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Awkward Conversations podcast. My name is Anthony Joseph. I am a fresh meat comedian. And I am here to, have an awkward conversation with these motherfuckers. Excuse my French.
whoa, you speak French?
So, as everyone's aware, anyone that's watching right now or anyone that will be watching here soon, I know it's pretty late. It's 1:40 in the morning on, well, now Sunday. If you do watch this, basically the topic is going to be mostly about men's mental health. However, I don't really think men's mental health is just one topic. I feel like it's a topic for all people because everyone goes through struggles. Everyone has tough times that they face. And I feel it's very necessary that it gets talked about not only this month, but every month, every opportunity you get, a discussion should come about with it. A lot of the conversations we're going to talk about tonight, aside from that, right now we are playing a game of cards. They all have come down to Lucasville to celebrate a baby that's not theirs. I don't think.
It's my second godchild. His wife will not recognize that I am the godfather of the first child, but I don't care. I have two godchilds now, and she can just deal with that.
So, aside from that, they came down to celebrate, drop off some diapers and some wet wipes because we all know that I'm gonna need them.
Happy lightsabers involved.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically where we're at with this whole ordeal. And then I really want to get this podcast out because, like, I know that a couple of days ago I tried to get this podcast out and I couldn't get it out. I had some software issues with my desktop, and now I'm on my laptop, and we are rolling along, and we are playing a game of
Texas Hold'em.
Texas Hold'em.
I don't get what's going on. Trying to follow.
Also, can we talk about how this man just picked up a beetle with my gold-plated cards? A dead beetle with my
It was a
Oh,
fucking fly. But alright, be special. Mental health fucking month. Gold plate
Yeah.
card.
At least you get a month, right? I mean, veterans get like the 11th day of the 11th month, and maybe they get like Memorial Day. I think it is. I don't think you're wrong, but it's like family awareness. But like they're not celebrating it every day of that month. Like nobody's aware of that. Not as much as they make you aware of Pride Month. You know what I mean? Like they're just like, oh, it's Pride Month, like, and everyone's crazy all month, and it's like veterans get the one day, the one like.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah. I think the only reason Pride Month gets so much attention is because there is so much hate. And people want to pay attention to things they hate because they want to get mad. That's how the media works.
Exactly. That's how they make you want to be mad about things for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not saying pride isn't a good thing because
Yeah.
I am part of the alphabet mafia, but I just I just think it's great to have attention on it, but I think in reference to what you're saying, it overshadows it. Yeah, it overshadows, but it does overshadow a lot of things because uh just because no one can live and let live, really.
I definitely think that Pride Month is extremely important, and I don't understand why Men's Mental Health Month is actually the exact same month as Men's Mental Health Month. And I feel like Men's Mental Health Month is kind of overshadowed because it's almost considered as a joke. No one actually takes it seriously. I mean, men's mental health, it's kind of laughed at.
Unfortunately, I mean,
you said you shared it.
socially, I'd say from what I've seen, it happens more often from women, but societally as a whole comes from
Find it on YouTube as well afterwards.
basically how men interact with each other, which, as I talked about it earlier, it was this whole man up thing.
Yeah.
And guys trying to out tough each other. It's like you can cry and be a man at the same time. Like, it, crying does not exclude you from that. You are a human being that just, it, it's an experience everyone has.
Yeah. Essentially, what I'm trying to say is I don't know whose idea it was to combine Men's Mental Health Month with Pride Month, but I think that they're an idiot.
It wasn't an idea. It wasn't like one person. It's just like there's only so many days and so many months in the year, and you got to keep creating things to include everybody, inclusiveness, right? Got to make everybody felt and heard. You know what? But that's what I'm saying. Like that's what it is now. That's things are overlapping.
But I still feel like it still falls under what men's mental health is always treated as, where it's a joke. It's always going to be a joke. And even as men, like we will always treat each other's mental health as a joke. We will try to laugh about it and laugh it off and move on because that's who we are as men. And it will always be overshadowed by other things like Pride Month. Now, I am not by any means am I dismissing Pride Month.
Yeah, you are.
I no.
No, here's the whole thing. It's not about month. It's just about
Yeah.
mental health in general. Like
Yeah.
it's like we're talking about it now because of the month, but the fact is, like, I'm sorry, my bad. I was. It's not a. It's not about that. It needs. Everybody's mental health matters. It's not just about men's mental health. It's not just about trans mental health. It's not just about women's mental health. It's not just about fucking Pride Month. It's not. It's just. It should be about everybody all the time, and that's what's. It's just hard. It's hard to pick who to be, who to give all your stuff to. You know what I mean? Like everybody's feeling like shit. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm riffing. Like I don't think it's anybody's fault that they happen to.
All right.
And it just happens to be that, those things happen on the same month. I don't think it has anything to do with the other. I think it just
Yeah.
happens to be coincidence.
Well,
Is what I'm
yeah,
saying.
I'm just saying, whoever idea was to schedule this month as Pride Month and Men's Mental Health Month is safe. They're an idiot.
Well, here's the
Like,
thing also.
There's definitely better months to pick from.
Well, you also got to include there is so many essentially national holidays that if you went right now and looked up this date for world holidays, there's 50 things today. Today is National Hot Dog Day, National Shoe Day, National Basketball Day.
I mean,
So there's only so many months and days you can choose. So things are naturally going to overlap. And some topics are obviously a lot heavier than others.
Mhm.
But who's to say the trend, like, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, when kind of like what you're bringing up, like, you know, the reason one of the big reasons Pride Month is so big is because there's so much hatred towards it. So imagine 20 years from now when that hatred sizzles out, Pride Month isn't going to feel as big. Now it's going to be something else. So eventually it won't matter.
Yeah, I definitely feel like it's very much like heavily consider myself an ally, but I think it is idiotic in a sense to put it as the same month as Pride because I feel like Pride definitely is a more forward facing issue within today's society compared to men's mental health. No one really cares about men's mental health.
Hang on. Let me interject here. All right. So I agree with you there. I agree wholeheartedly about the whole men's mental health, blah, blah, blah. I will say that I don't think it's completely disregarded. So, like, for instance, uh, when it comes to people in general and like, them having issues and demons, I feel like it's very necessary that like I don't know how to really word this properly, I guess. I'm kind of stumped here. So the thing is like I'm a very stubborn person. I'm a very stubborn person. And I know I'm a stubborn person. And I know I'm very hard to deal with sometimes. I'm very hard to bear. However, what I will say is that uh, when it comes down to it, I know that, something's wrong with somebody. I give it an opportunity to talk to them, to try and understand them because they may seem like they're okay. They may seem like everything's fine. And then you'll turn around and you're getting a phone call or you're getting a message and then they kill themselves.
I mean, my whole point that I'm trying to get across is like I'm not saying that like men's mental health or being a minority within your sexual preference within today's society is you want me to bet?
Yeah, it's your turn.
All right, so what do I got to do? Bet 10? All right.
He's just gonna throw in on it.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, dude. He's like, I'm not even gonna look at my cards. Right
I'm gonna say within like
so there's a tighten screw down there. Tighten that screw up.
yeah.
Just snug it up. Snug it.
My
Okay,
point is that like within men's mental health and the pride community, like I think it's a horrible month to combine together.
so you're pissed off that there's Pride Month and it's men's mental health. Like,
Men's mental health is already overshadowed so much.
I didn't understand that. That's what the premise of your like argument was. I was like, hold on, like I don't know what the fuck we're talking about, but I'm gonna try and interject and be a part of this conversation, but I have no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
No.
So,
And like
you're like nope. What I'm talking about is the LGBTQ
and I'm talking about, men's mental health. It's just fucked up, dude. Like, it
Yeah.
don't work.
I'm trying to
Like,
say both of them should not be combined together in the same month.
I agree.
Like,
I agree.
appreciation.
I feel like we're
Uh,
getting off.
200.
I mean, that
Yeah,
sounds like
we're
Pride
getting
Month
we're
at
getting off
that
topic.
point.
We're
If
getting
you're-
off
If you're
topic.
talking about Lesbian
off topic.
Appreciation Month,
There's a mute button. I'm gonna press it.
Anyways, where were we?
I honestly I lost the whole fucking conversation. I lost the whole thing.
Who bet 200? Bet 200?
I lost the whole
200.
thing. I bet 200. Yeah, bet 200. Yeah. So I don't know. I just there's a lot of fucked up shit. I know that a lot of people ask me all the time. For instance, I'm just gonna throw this out there. A lot of people ask me all the time. They're like, dude, how do you drive 2.5 hours to work every day and then 2.5 hours home? And I'm like, dude, like,
I couldn't do that.
bro, it is. I've done it for 2 years now, man. And I look back on it now, and I'm like, 2 fucking years I've done this. And
Are you betting?
personally, I'm just the only thing that motivates me, like that gets me through it, that makes me want to keep going is my kids. Like, I don't get me wrong, I love my wife. I do, and like she's a pain in my ass, and like she pisses me off all the fucking time. And I piss her off too. Like all the time. And she makes me do shit I don't want to do. But um at the end of the day, it brings a lot of joy to me to be able to provide for my wife and for my kids. It makes me happy to do that. And it's like that drive is nothing when I think about that. I get in the car and I'm like, oh, now I got to do this drive home. And I go, you know what? I get to go home and see my kid. I get to see my wife. I get to see my other kid. And then soon to be my third kid. Like, I get to see my kids and my wife, and I'm living and breathing, and I get to hug my dog, see my aunt, see my uncle. I get to see my family. I get to see people I love. And those things help me carry on. It helps me keep going. Like it's hard, but like I do it every day. And now I have an opportunity where I've busted my ass and I've gotten a position to where I can make more and provide more, but not work as much, which is amazing. And that's gonna be awesome and rewarding. So I don't know. I'm excited for it. And
which you are falling into the social stigmata of what is supposed to be a man. You are almost expected to do.
shit, my wife does not expect me to do it at all.
Your wife does it.
Not a single person expects me to do it.
Society.
No, not society.
Society.
Nobody expects me to do it. You know what? I took that upon myself
Yeah.
to do that.
Okay.
I told Libby, I told my wife, stay home. I'll take care of everything.
Oh,
You know what? And honestly, after 2 years, it got hard. I was like, holy fuck, I can't do all this. I need help. And then I didn't realize how much I needed my wife until that. And I'm like, I can't do this alone. Like I can't do it. Physically cannot do it. Mentally cannot handle it. And I was like, I need help. I didn't start the stigmatism or anything like that. I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna try to do the best I can to provide for them. And I got where I needed to be and I did what I could. And it got to a point where I had to admit that I couldn't beat my own responsibilities. I couldn't succeed
so
without her.
I'm almost in the same position where you are, where the Ford
Take the microphone.
Oh,
all right. I got something to say after you.
okay. So I'm almost in the same position where you are, where Ford Motor Company is going to be closing down at the Brook Park location, and I'm gonna have to be traveling
play?
either 1 hour to 2 hours away.
What are you doing?
Be right back.
He's using the bathroom.
Oh.
He's using the bathroom. If we bet, he's folding. If we're checking, he's staying in.
Oh, you could just press the mute button right here.
Oh,
I have this button. You just go mute.
Hey, you're on the
Oh, I don't care. You can just go mute. Just mute anytime.
real
Anyways.
quick.
What?
But
Go ahead. As you were
So
saying.
I'm almost in the same position where you are, where I'm about to have to travel about an hour to 2 hours away
Yeah.
to continue doing my job at
Yeah.
Ford Motor Company.
Yeah, it sucks.
But yeah, it
Welcome
does
to
suck.
hell.
Yeah.
Like,
But no, I'm honestly thinking about just entirely moving out of the country. But I don't
why?
have kids. I don't have kids.
So, why would you move out of the country? You know how many people I've met that so I work with a bunch of foreigners right now as it is that are from other countries that come to America because we are booming with work. We make more money. We live larger lives than they do. I know it sounds grand and grass is greener on the other side. You want to go to Canada? Go to Canada.
I'm not going to Canada.
I have 5 Canadians I work with every single day. And they're like, yo, bro, like Canada's beautiful, but the economy sucks.
All right, let me ask you this. How many of those people are from Japan?
4.
4 of them?
4.
Okay.
Keep in mind, I work with 7,000 people.
I mean, like 4 of them still a pretty significant amount.
I mean, out of 7,000, not really.
I mean, yeah, but it's still, to me, that's a significant amount.
4 of them came from Japan, and they want to. I will say this: they do want to go home.
They want to go back to
They
Japan.
want to go home. Yeah, they want to go back to Japan.
That's
I'll say that. I'll say that. Japan live different for sure. 100%. I agree. And I'm not gonna argue with you on that because like they do. They want to go back, but they will say that they make a hell of a lot more money here
Mhm.
than they do back in Japan.
Japan's economy is a lot different than ours.
I'm well aware.
Yeah.
I hear all about it. I do want to go to Japan. I want to check it out.
Oh,
I want to go do some fucking Tokyo Drift shit.
I
You know, like ding, ding,
of
ding,
course.
ding, 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 ding.
Hey, you want to
If you want
check
me,
out
let
the
me know.
anime culture? I mean, I'm going.
Tokyo.
Majority of me is Gojira and fucking that entire society.
Yeah, so that's a fucking lizard that
doesn't exist.
doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist. Yes.
Yeah.
But my intention is electrical. I want to start
right.
my own business over in Japan.
Sounds great. For what, electrical?
Yeah.
For
Upgrading their electrical because a lot of their electrical, if you start looking into their appliances,
go to school
I mean,
to learn electrical. TJ
yeah.
that was here, like he was a superintendent for electricity.
Yeah.
Like go to school.
Yeah.
Actually, the apprenticeship now is 3 years. It used to be 5. Now it's 3. It's less than a carpenter.
But if you actually look into electricity, Europe is a lot further in electrical than we are.
Okay.
But
Statement still stands. Go to school.
yes. But what I was gonna say was Japan's electrical, whenever they start dealing with appliances,
Yeah.
you actually have to, you know how we have the 3-plug grounds?
All right. Whose turn is it?
It's yours.
Mine? All right,
Yeah.
cool.
You know how we have the 3-plug grounds?
Yeah.
I would just bet 10.
Japan doesn't have that. If you have something that actually needs a ground plug, you have to screw it in. You have to screw it in. It's not just attached to the actual plug itself, like a washer or a dryer.
We went from men's mental health to fucking electricity, right?
Yeah.
Like we went way the fuck off topic. Yeah, yeah, it is. It is.
I was just gonna say what
Awkward
I'm
conversations.
interested in Japan is the uh Shinto beliefs, like the mythology associated, all the ghost stories and the yokai and things like that. Just
You're very
I don't know.
educated.
I just like stories.
I like stories too, but that's very educated.
Twitch.
That is the thing.
I wouldn't say that. I just pick stuff up, I guess.
Like the suicide forest and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know a little bit, but
Yeah. So
I wouldn't say I'm educated on the
I
topic.
have nothing against the suicide forest, but at the same time, it's like Yeah, don't fucking talk. It's very sad.
What's on?
Like, no disrespect to any of you guys. You haven't experienced that, and I have. And I'm telling you right now, it's not a fucking pretty sight. Especially when they're fighting for air and they regret every last moment they fucking had.
Say two.
I
So
I have
I'll wait.
tried self
I'll wait.
deletion on a number of occasions,
Yeah.
so I could imagine.
yeah. Yeah. Unaliving yourself is not cool. So and over there sucks. Like hearing about that is like kind of sucks, but they allow it. That's part of their culture. It's like, yeah, if you want to do it, you do it. But at the same time, the same motherfuckers are trying to crash planes in Pearl Harbor. So not gonna say yeah kamikaze.
More of a sense of
I don't give a fuck, dude. History's history. The motherfuckers came down.
Kamikazes are a little different than the suicide forest, my dude.
Yeah, fuck. That's suicide, bro. That's suicide.
Hey,
It is. It's just a little more flamboyant.
if you go to explore the suicide forest, it's also extremely confusing.
All right, all right,
and it's
all right.
very easy
All right,
to
all right,
get
all right,
lost in
all right.
some
Allow. Listen,
suicide
listen.
forest.
Defend it all you want. Allow Kenny to talk, please. He's been trying to talk for a minute now.
All right, so
Kidding me? It's the same.
yeah,
We never.
Yeah, we never finished this. All right, Kenny.
So-
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
to hit on two different topics.
Don't hit on anybody. You have a girlfriend. You have a significant other right
Men's
there.
mental health stuff.
So-
I'll hit on you, baby.
When it comes down to you were talking about like for example, leaving the country. For example, my friend Chonky, you know who Chonky is. He lives in Brazil.
Okay.
Chonky, Zaxby
You
in Discord.
keep saying that. I don't remember.
Zaxby's Fifth Avenue.
Okay. Well, he lives in Brazil. He is a chemical engineer. Went to school, has the degrees, the whole nine, but the market's very small. So right now he's a professor. And the money he makes, for example, like Escape from Tarkov, right? For us, that's 150 USD. For him, that is half a month's salary. Just him buying that game is a half month salary. Like what?
It's about $300 a month.
Yeah. Like his gaming PC was like multiple years worth of his pay to get.
That he
So-
had to invested.
Yeah. So what's easier for him is to, for example, send me the money for me to buy it for him. It's cheaper than him buying it in his own country. So he's been trying to look at remote US jobs since they pay way more. He could get a remote job for like, just being a cold caller than he could being using his degree.
Yeah.
So he wants to make enough money to be able to move up here and become a chemical engineer. And then another jump back to what you were saying, Alva. You were talking about what, 2.5 hour drive there and back?
Yeah, that's correct.
So for me, I was a store manager for Take 5 for a while. And that company is, I'll say, atrocious. But I was driving, 35 minutes there, 35 minutes back, working 10 to 12 hour shifts. And even when I wasn't there working, I was still getting calls from my employees, customer issues, warranties, things like that. So
Keep the rotation.
who is it?
You can do that podcast or both.
You can have both.
All right.
You just suck.
Not with me.
It's the team that sucks.
It's me. That
So you worked at you suck. So
do
Take
suck.
5, and you worked how many hours?
So how it works is
Now keep in mind you're tarnishing a company right now. You might get sued. I'm here for it. I'm
oh
here for it.
boy, my car I own.
And I have
Ooh.
crystal clear audio right now, so they're gonna hear everything, and I'm all about it. Oh, until he hits the mute button. He said boop. He goes boop.
Well, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
I have a lot of
Hey,
coworkers.
we'll be back after these few messages. All right, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, go ahead.
We're gonna talk shit about this company. after commercial break.
Yeah. It's
This one though, a total different one.
it's like and then I hit mute and you just keep talking and it's like doesn't log anything. You're talking and then it comes back and it's like put music behind it. I might even still do that just to do it. Like, dee,
Listen,
dee, dee, dee,
listen,
dee.
all right. We were having good conversation, right? What were we? Did we touch on that men's mental health doesn't exist?
Well,
Isn't that what
this
we
is
were saying?
related.
It's related, so let him.
Okay, all right, all right, all right.
So
Being a dick. I'm being.
All right, no, my bad, my bad.
okay, so
So we were getting back to our original point because I feel like we had really good conversation about
I'm
that.
typically the loop around person for conversations. Um.
Oh, see, now he's making him out of himself.
Oh,
My bad. This is just like this is just ADHD central right now.
Let him talk.
Make it all about you.
Yeah.
yeah.
All
So
right.
Sammy
Anyways,
works part time. What is it? 5 hours a week, if that. So
where does she work?
PetSmart.
PetSmart. Oh, that's awesome. That's gonna be fun. I've always wanted. I know it sounds crazy and I know it sounds stupid, but I've actually always wanted to work at PetSmart to like handle the animals and stuff. Oh, yeah. Well, but you still get to like see the fishies and you get to like hold the hamsters and the bunnies.
Talking about
Anyways,
see, bro.
You could.
sorry. All right. Sorry. My bad. My bad.
Your fantasy job.
It actually is. Like they just don't pay very well. Anyways, so she works 5 hours a week.
Yeah. So Sammy
Roughly.
works 5 hours a week, if that.
Yeah.
And because of mental health, they can't work that much. So
Right.
I'm the one typically working. Except for right now. But working 12-hour shifts. An hour commute. And then even then when
You
I'm
said you're
home,
not working right now?
not currently working right
All
now.
right. Well, anyone that's watching this right now, just be aware that he is up for sale, and you guys are more than welcome to put him at your local strip club. All right. Continue.
So
There are no men's strip clubs in Ohio.
He'll make a great bar back. I'll make a great bar back. Like that's it.
So
That was a good beat.
when I'd get home, my downtime to be able to shower, eat,
Mm.
go to bed, I had pretty much no time to do anything for myself because I would get home. Half the time, just on the ride home, I would get a call from, one of my employees saying, "Oh, hey, this happened. This is going on. This, that."
You were a manager at
Yeah.
this place? Okay.
And, I'd get home. My DM would call me, "Hey, there's a claim. Hey, there's a
You're a
warranty."
DM, you're
District manager.
district manager. All right.
So then I would have to open up.
Yeah, please do not confuse with Dungeon Master.
I was going there and I was like, damn, like how, like what's his character stats? Like, I was curious. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, as you
Call that a lot, though.
all right. Anyways, as you were, hey, respectfully, just let him finish, please.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
I would, have to boot up the cameras, review footage, call that employee, get their sides.
Mhm.
There were so many times where I'd be sitting there and I'd be like, "Oh, I
Yeah.
can finally sit down and play a game," and I'm sitting there for an hour to 2 hours just on the phone with my boss or, one of my subordinates, and it's just like that every single day to the
Yeah.
point where there'd be times where I'd be like, "Oh, sweet, I can game." I'd sit down, do a phone call. Oh, it's finally over, and then end up passing on my chair, 10 minutes later. They're just
Yeah.
like, no time. And how that company works is you get paid for 40, but you work 55. So the manager positions are salary for that.
Who's shaking their leg right now?
That would be me. I'm sorry.
Please stop. I can hear it.
Okay. And then for the last, for the last touch up, yeah, that company hasn't been doing so hot. Like most of the managers quit.
Yeah.
The DM got fired. And
Really?
yeah,
So why didn't you try to slide in and take it? Just
so
like it's Mr. Dick. I mean Dungeon Master. I mean District Manager.
all of
Just take it. Just take it.
my DM
Grab by the balls.
was actually a buddy of mine.
Mine.
And the way that company is, they will tell you to do one thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you do it, motherfuck you for it. There was nothing you could do right, and they expected you to do things that you can't actually achieve by their guidelines. So
Right.
he's doing everything he's supposed to be doing,
Yeah.
but it's not good. And if you, for example, like companies, want you to upsell, right? But they don't want you to
Yeah.
pressure sale. They don't
Oh,
want you to, scam.
I don't mean to
anything like
interrupt
that.
you right now, but I didn't even realize we had people chimed in right now.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Sucking Spicoli. Everybody loves Spicoli, dude.
It's Tony here as well. Tony said, what the fuck was that voice?"
Tony.
Then I have Imagine Forge talking about AI. I think it's a fucking bot from Twitch. I love bots.
Yeah.
And then you got Pat over here. Cry, shit, or die. Welcome to Take 5. That's a really good rhyme, Pat, but at the same time, that's a really shitty thing to say.
Did it?
It's meant to, it's meant to. Hang on.
Take Five's an oil change shop.
It's an oil change spot. It's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and we all know that you're too fucking stupid to comprehend it. But we still love you. All right.
Say how much you love Pat.
Hi, Pat. I'm just going to chime in here because,
I love
I'm a retired person that's sitting up here with these folks that are still going through life and still going through their careers and everything. And I've already been there and done that. And I spent 42 years in the workforce and as a registered nurse, and I was able to, make it work. I raised two kids as a single parent after I divorced my first husband, who definitely had men's mental health issues. And so, you know, I survived all of that and I worked until I was able to retire. And, fortunately, I was able to retire with a good retirement system and health insurance and the whole 9 yards. So, it can be done. It's not easy, but it can be done. I can't count the times that I worked from home on my days off that I got wasn't getting paid for, but I did it just because I knew that in the end I'd have my 42 years in and I'd be able to maintain this place and keep and be able to pay for everything and stay
Thanks for the
afloat.
follow.
So it can be done. As far as men's mental health, which I think what we're talking about is that as a 60-year-old retiree
It's a good effort.
on my second marriage, I've definitely had experience with with men's mental health, especially when it comes to the first husband, my ex, who was just off the charts crazy. Abused child as a young child, definitely carried his mental problems into adulthood to the point that, guns were held to my head, uh, guns were shot inside my house. You know, and I somehow had to rise above all of that, which I did. But I did divorce him. He definitely deserved that. But I managed to, you know, come out on the other side. So I just wanted to say that.
And I'd say what you were going to say real quick, Sam.
Oh, yeah, with the whole situation with uh, Ken's work, it actually did end up impacting our relationship too, because every moment of his life became work. He could not escape it. And it was like I understood and everything, but it was hard for us to have time together as a couple because of that.
Here. Not focused.
All right, that.
Focus on this one person. Oh.
So wait.
That was all I had to say.
Okay. I was about to say, Ken, don't you actually have experience with Spicoli working at Take 5? He says, why you moving the camera, find where it was, throw out some skid plates. Skid plates. So from what I understand, when Patrick was working at Take 5, he had a stack of skid plates that were left over. Yeah. He actually works government. He works government.
From CPP.
Yeah.
Other than looking at PPs, Patrick had a job.
All right.
So when it came down to
Anyways, Patrick actually, at one point in time, back when there was a whole debacle of them, the media playing media of him or audio of him sleeping in the truck, which was just someone snoring, and he lost his job at CPP at that point.
Couldn't look at PP.
Yeah, and then fucking, so he got a job at Take Five for a little bit there, and he had a stack of skid plates that he had just left over. Were you there for that, Ken?
nope,
No, you weren't there for that?
no.
Okay.
So Take Five bought out Loop Stop,
Mm-hmm.
and they sent us down for like a week or two for retraining. But when we came up, I had to retrain a lot of the employees and managers to Take Five standards and brand. And Spicoli was at a different shop, so he came out, for me to retrain him. And this is when at the time the company didn't like piercings and jewelry. So with him with all of his piercings, they're like, yeah, you're gonna have to take those out. And he was like, what?
Fuck you.
You have to take those out.
So,
Yeah, he was like, fuck you. I'm not taking them out. And then he just walked away and quit on the spot.
For take 5.
Yeah.
for Take Five.
Now it doesn't matter. You could have
Oh yeah.
big gauge.
Do whatever you could. Back in the day, having a hand tattoo. Why am I cupping the mic? Uh. Oh, I was gonna say I had to say the joke on the mic that I said to your woman here. It was funny. You said, "Take Five bought out Lube Stop." I said that was a slippery acquisition. Oh, well, they were your. Wait, what were we just saying? God damn it!
Slippery accusation.
No, that was the joke. Oh, the piercings thing. I'm Alva's age. I'm a bit older. Then I mean, yeah, you're 28, so we are about ish the same age. But 6 years is a bit. I'll be 35 this year.
I'm older than.
He's older than me by a year. Alva's older than me by a year. He's 90. I'm 91. CJ is 92 or 3.
Yeah.
Right? You're 92 or 3. He's a 92.
Older than all of you.
I don't know. We got to experience just shit in a certain way. And like 28, I mean, there is a little bit of difference, but we're closer. But it's like anybody 25 or younger. It's a dude that does a joke about 9/11. I love him. And he does a joke. He goes, "Oh, I go up to this girl and I go, well, what's up? How are you? How old are you?" And she goes, "Oh, I'm 25." And goes, "Oh, I remember 9/11." And it's like they have no idea. It just has nothing. It's like, and I go, "Wait, how old are you?" And he goes, "Oh, well, I'm 20, 27, whatever." I go, "You were like a year old when 9/11 happened. You don't remember 9/11 either."
When
Right?
it comes down to like mental health with
Mhm.
the
Yeah, yeah. So you don't know what it was like. You weren't in school. You weren't one of the last kids. I never got pulled out. I was one of my family didn't care about me as much as the 3/4 of my class did.
I was
Yeah.
also a part of that family where my family didn't care about pulling out me out of
Yeah,
school.
I thought whatever. We're not going on that level. Whatever I'm going at with the mental health, whatever. Well, I almost joined the Marine Corps when I was 18. I was in the Young Marines. I did all that stuff. My hair was a little long, but I started stretching my ears. Started having plugs in my ears and all that. And I walked into the recruiter's office, and my ears weren't even that big, but I remember walking in, and he looks at me and he goes, "Yeah, come back when your ears close up." And I go, "Guess I'm not joining the Marine Corps." As much as I wanted to, but that's not me.
Since I was, I don't know, 5 years old, I've had nothing but military stuff in my room. Love the military. I wanted to join the army. And growing up, I had an abusive stepdad. But excluding that, it was also a bit of my grandfather. Um, some people, so to speak, like competitiveness drives them, other people turns them away. So he kept on telling me I wasn't good enough and that I wouldn't be able to cut it, wouldn't be able to make it. So every time I showed interest or he stepped away, I was just being down. So it got to the point where I could enlist, and went to the recruiter and talked to him about it, and I was pretty interested in it. And it finally hit the point where I was like, fuck it. If I want to do it, I'm going to do it. Like, why am I going to have someone else tell me I can't do it? At least I could try. But then that year I ended up getting my head injury. So that pretty much disqualified me from being able to join.
I was on the verge of joining the military myself too, and I feel like Alpha, you were there, on the verge of joining the military. Now, I will say, as far as men's mental health goes, I feel like we've progressed as a society to the point of where men's mental health, it has come a long way. Like, it has made a lot of progress, but it is not at the point of where it needs to be. It is not close to the point of where it needs to be.
We've had our we've had our genitalia screwed around with, right? Circumcision, that's screwing around with anatomy in general. I don't know all the facts about it. It might be more sense, but we have our genitals mutilated already from the beginning. I do believe it's more sanitary too, because like who's gonna take care of their stuff, especially in America?
Where the camera shaking right now?
Your camera's not shaking; it just hasn't focused. I mean, it looks fine.
Shake.
No, it doesn't look shaky
Are
at
they
all.
saying it's shaky? Well,
Um,
here's just ask.
You're being picky. Ask.
Yeah.
So
Camera
what I was
shaking.
saying was, it is cleaner, and
We still.
as much as I would like to, in a perfect world, not do circumcision, when I have children, um, it's cleaner, prevents infection, and yeah, I can clean it when the baby's an infant, but what about when they're like 8 years old? Little boys aren't gonna clean that shit.
Yeah.
So
I forgot why I started talking about that. I wasn't just trying to talk about. I was
mutilation
Circumcision.
as part of men's mental health.
I was about to say too, like I also think we as a society need to stop thinking about it as men versus women. And I think that that's one of our big defaults, our defaults, or our defects as a society is talking about men versus women. We got to stop thinking of it as men versus women.
agreed. It's never been a versus. It's never been a versus. It's a. I'm sorry, we're all a little drunky. In case you haven't noticed, by the way, I don't know why there isn't a precursor to this. We're all been drinking. We're celebrating. Not, not, of course, not him. But we're all having a great night. Like we're at the end of the night. It took him a while, so like we're a little drunk. But I already forgot what I was saying again. But it's the fucking the predetermination. I don't even know where I was going. I'm sorry.
I was saying how it really shouldn't be a men's versus women. We're kind of all in this together.
Yeah.
It's
We're
a
all
coexisting relationship. You can't have one without the other. That's basically where I was going.
we're all animals,
Yeah. Yes.
and we should all respect each other as being human. And yeah, there's a lot of bad eggs. And unfortunately, due to the society, it creates people who are more bad than good.
You wouldn't have as many bad eggs if everybody, you know what I mean? If they didn't just let everybody do everything. Like it's that they've literally let us become this so that way they could control us. And that's
I
why the
think that's
birth
a good
rate's
part
down.
of it.
When I was younger, I thought overpopulation was a thing and it made me not want to have children. I said, why would I want to bring a child in this world? If I'm going to bring a child in this world, I'll just adopt. There's already too many people. That's why most of our problems exist.
I do
I am
And now
heavily
I'm
on
like,
that.
and now I'm
semi-believe
like,
that, but
I just want a
mostly,
kid so fucking bad now, and I can't find a woman good enough to even want to be in their presence for more than a fucking week.
I'm very much heavily on that overpopulation issue to the point of where like I don't want to have my own kid. I mean, yeah, you could say that and argue that. But me personally, in my opinion is that like there's a lot of kids that don't have homes and I would like to be able to if I have the resources and everything, I would like to provide a kid a home. Will you stop hurting yourself?
I just bumped my bump.
Yes, I rest my case, Your Honor. Will you stop hurting yourself?
As far as overpopulation goes, I think the bigger issue is the fact that we're not trying to live with nature, we're trying to conquer it. And we'd have plenty of resources. Yeah. Well, yeah. We'd have more resources if we just learned to and focus science into learning how to work with it instead.
He's handing this to me like I have something to say. I love it.
I thought you were starting to talk like you had something to say. I mean, I'll keep talking.
I
And then,
don't
like,
know. Well, I mean, I don't want to. Yeah, no, do your thing, Ken. Sorry.
oh, okay.
So, place right now where we actually do work with nature. You know, we've got two horses that poop a lot and they make manure and it turns into garden fertilizer. And whenever there's an abandoned baby deer or bird or squirrel or whatever, we raise it and we release it back into nature. And so
I actually
I know
just
that's not
I,
the way it is everywhere,
Unfortunately,
but it's the way it is here, and that's why I feel like this is kind of a special place.
one of the things that I noticed too is actually as I was driving down the street to go to get some pizza yesterday,
Yep.
there were some kittens that
Yeah.
were running out from the woods out into the street and then back into the woods.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe I'm fighting with myself, and this is on the topic of men's mental health. I wanted to go and help those kittens. I wanted to pull my car over to the side of the road and, I wanted to pick them up and see what I could do for those kittens. And every single time I've actually drove back and forth, I've actually seen more and more kittens running out from those woods out into the road just from around the corner from here. And I haven't done it yet. I've been choking down my own emotional feelings as a man because I don't know, maybe that's a societal norm is to choke down my emotional feelings.
So every single animal that you see here,
Yeah.
dogs. We have had cats in the barn.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
feed and everything. And every single dog you see here
They're all adopted.
has all just been dumped.
Yeah.
And they came in here and they live here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's just men who has to choke it down. And honestly, I think if if men don't have to choke down their feelings anymore, it'll also improve, I guess, gender relations, so to speak, and gender equality, because lots of men keep being told this and keep being told this. And then they look at women being emotional and they go, oh, she's overreacting. And I think it'd kill a lot of sexism, too, to be honest, if men were just allowed to feel what they feel. It'd probably kill a lot of the stereotypes about women, too.
No.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. You know how often I've been too honest with women and it has driven them away from me. I'm just honest about who I am as a person and where I'm at, and it's not because they're not looking for that. It's just like, hey, like I'm just very open about who I am, and
That's stupid.
Right?
You should be honest.
That's all I can be is honest, and that drives chicks away because I can't be fake to get laid. Like, trust me, I want to get laid all the time. Talk about men's mental health. If men could get laid easier, so here's the thing: I'm not tall, dark, and handsome. I'm short, dark, and weird. You know what I mean? So it's a little harder.
Yeah, man.
So you're almost at
It's just
you're talking about a situation where it's like that is one of the stigmatisms within today's society that nobody is talking about
all
to the point
all I
where
can be is honest with
we are
anybody.
supposed to open up as men and we are supposed to express our feelings and we are degraded because we are not expressing
And
our feelings.
not even degraded
then-
on front, but degraded by rejection.
Yeah, and then as
That's all it
soon as
takes.
we actually start expressing our feelings and showing our feelings, then we are labeled as weak and
Yep.
worthless.
Especially if you're short, you're
And
already
that
weak.
is
You're
a
already weak and worthless
contradiction
because you're short.
that
Because
no
you're
one
never going to
is.
live up to what a woman wants.
Yeah,
So, like, just
no one's
your
talking about
appearance,
it.
yeah, but it's part of it too. So we just do what we do, and
I will say though, I don't think rejection and relationships are a big issue when it comes to mental health. I have spent a majority of my life being
compounded,
like,
it does some shit to you.
oh yeah, no,
Patrick
I
said we're
understand.
animals.
I've been rejected by every fucking
Patrick
guardian.
said we're animals. We all want to fuck. That's what he said.
No. You have it wrong. It's I wanna fuck you like an animal.
Well, yeah, I mean,
No, it's because we're 9 Inch Nails fags.
Anyway,
that's a complicated topic and not really part of it, and I could go all out on
Yeah,
that.
no.
That's a whole
I'm
thing.
sorry, I'm being funky.
But I just think, yes, it can harm the self-esteem.
Cece's in here too.
Oh, what's up,
Why?
Shout out CC.
Shout out TC.
I think it can compound. I certainly think that, but I do think the rhetoric of, oh, well, women won't sleep with me, and that's why my mental health is wrong, and I don't have to go to therapy. Women just need to fuck me, is a mentality a lot of men have. I'm not saying you have it, but I'm saying,
Oh, hang on.
I'm saying I don't have it either.
Hang on. No,
I have had.
this is nope, my turn. All right. Let me tell you a little something. Oh, we all have a lot to say. I'm gonna adjust this a little bit. This thing's been twisted around.
before y'all say anything, I will say, just adding on, people aren't exactly eager to fuck me either, so.
No. Hold on. No.
That's a
All right.
double brag.
CJ, you can't even. CJ, you can't even chime in. You can't even. I will mute you right now. You can't even chime in. It's my turn. Daddy's talking. Daddy's talking.
Absolutely not about.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
But I'm gonna let Alvin speak.
So
He seems like what he.
so
has to
not
say.
all. Yes. It's yeah. Take the mic away. You know what? Here, I'll do a little. There you go. You hear the cheer. You hear it? There you go. There you go. Here, how about a
People are voting for you.
yeah, there you go.
Awesome.
All right, so look.
Hey, by the
all
way,
right.
I have a 7 and 8 of clubs here.
All right.
Now we're at
Hey, Cece said hello.
Same here.
She replied back. She said hello.
shout out.
All right, so I'm gonna say this right now. You're sort of right, sort of wrong. All right, so
So,
you said that most men think that women just want to fuck. Is that what you're saying? Like,
no, I'm not saying, I'm saying there's this kind of movement of men and who think that getting laid will solve all of their problems. and
yes,
refuse to look at it.
I agree. I agree entirely. Okay, I do. Like 100% agree. Up. No. My turn.
No, I do.
Most men think that the solution is to get over one, get under another. Right? Right? So a lot of men think that way. However, I know that even if you get under another, so to speak, right, you're still going to find yourself thinking about said person. The person that broke your heart. the person that made you complete, that made you work your ass off, drive far away every day, gone 15 hours a day.
Special hot take too. I think one of the reason why y'all get touchy about these kinds of things, and personally, I believe men
Oh, now
are
we're
more
touchy. All right.
sensitive.
All right, now we're touchy. All
I
right.
personally think men are more sensitive. They get more of hurt.
I'm not saying we're sensitive. I'm not sensitive. I'm not like we're not sensitive. It's just a matter of like, perspective. And yeah, stop it. Fucking stop it. Yeah, we're gonna get really. Give me a hug. Give me a fucking hug.
I'm not saying there's any wrong because of society. You're not taught to handle
Yeah.
it's either bury it or explode. And that's essentially what y'all have, unfortunately. And that's why I say sensitive.
But we are able to get together and talk about it though.
Yeah, I don't.
Like we'll sit on the phone for
I call him. I call him sometimes. Like okay, so like me and my wife like sometimes we get in a fight, and I'm like, oh my god, like and like he loves both of us. But I'm just,
and then she calls.
yeah, and I'm like, oh my god, like fuck, I'm like fuck this bitch, and like I call him, I'm like, dude, let me tell you, and then he hears it, and he's like, okay, all right, he's like, yeah, what a bitch, and then he's like, you know what, yeah, all right, man, he's like, oh, hang on, I got a phone call, hang on, it's your wife. Like, and I'm like, wait, what? And he's like, and he goes, click, and he's like, oh, sweetie, I hear you 100%. I'm right there with you. And I'm like, I don't hate him for it,
I gotta do it.
but
They met because of me. So
yeah,
like and not really, but
yeah, I mean,
to an extent, we did. To an extent, we definitely did. We
All right.
definitely met.
So one of the things that I absolutely want to say and touch on what Sammy was saying is that I feel like Sammy definitely fits into one of the few demographics um, that is separate from the norm, which is where a lot of girls will weaponize men's feelings against them.
Yeah, or their kids.
Yeah,
Or their kids.
they will
Women will
weaponize it.
use children to fuck you up.
They will take your feelings and they will be
Don't
like,
mean to be sexist, but it's the fact.
you should open up about your feelings. And then
However, though, that's the only firepower most women have towards fathers, right? And it's basically just like, hey, I'm trying to tell you, this is the final straw. Like you're acting out of character as a man and an adult and a husband. Straighten the fuck up. So I see from both sides. I play both sides.
yeah, I am also going to add on. There are bad people in all demographics.
Turn that mic.
So like,
Fix it.
sorry, there are bad people in
Bend
all
it down.
demographics.
You can do anything you want
I don't know how
with
to
that
work
mic.
these fucking.
You just bend it down.
Don't deep throat.
Twist it. Pop it. Pull it. Kick it. Kill it.
twist it.
Wank it.
Yeah. No, meow.
So I know for a fact, me, Sammy, CJ
Yeah.
can speak on this. I don't know about you two, but
Oh, let me
excuse the
hear it.
fuck out of me.
Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me hear that. Let me hear that.
Medication.
Medication. What about medication?
So
I want to hear all about it.
I do that bit?
I mean, as early as I can remember, probably like 10, 11 years old, I was depressed. Never once, sought help for it, right? And I had some counseling,
Shut the fuck up, Patrick.
but that was
My angles are nice.
pretty much it.
I'll give you an angle.
And for years and years and years, I
Your
Oh, wow.
Get canceled.
Pat, I'm listening to
I
you.
know,
No, I'm literally listening to
no, but for years and years, I kept on saying no, no, no to.
I'm gonna try to what I think is trying to shorten up what Ken is trying to say. If you need the fucking help, get the fucking help. As a man, get the help.
Yeah, just telling people that never works.
Yeah, but like as a man, we are treated like oh, we should be a man. We shouldn't have help. We don't need the help. We need the help.
Yo.
We're human.
You guys won't
We need help.
you guys won't believe this. This dude just summed up the whole podcast. Like we could end it right now.
Why would we do that?
I'm being a jackass. Yeah, but no, for years I said no to medication that like it's not for me, it works for other people the whole time. And, you know, ended up eventually after years and years and years, it was like about 3 years ago that I started, you know, going to therapy and seeing a psychiatrist, getting meds, and it's worked amazingly for me.
The hardest thing that I've ever had to do in my entire life was ask for help. That is like, you know, it, on the topic of men's health, like we are made to hold this by ourselves. And like asking for help was the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life. It is so important. When you need the help, get the fucking help, man.
You gotta have people around you.
You got not just the people, not just the people. Like you need the professional help. Get the fucking help, man. It's so real. It's it makes such a difference. It's, it really does. Get the help, man. Like if you need the help, get the fucking help, man. Don't fucking question it. You need the help. Get the help. Get the help that you need. It is the hardest thing you will ever do in your life.
When it when it
I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. I know that you've been around uh when I've been in some really bad spots, man. Yeah, I remember something I still remember to this day, dude, is there was that time. Remember that time I showed up at your house and I was bawling my eyes out to you, CJ? You remember that? I showed up and you said you just came back from the movies and you're like, what's going on? And I was like, I was crying. Like I was like, dude, I was like, I need a friend, I need somebody. And you were like, come on inside. And I went inside and you had my back. Remember that? I remember it. I remember it plain as day.
Man.
Yeah.
Fucking hurts so much, but if you need the help, to get the help.
Yeah. Well, I understand where you're coming from, dude. But like you were there for me and like I always told you I'm there for you, man.
Yeah,
I'm always there for you. You know that.
I appreciate
You know that.
I know you are.
And I will always, and I can speak for everybody that's sitting here right now. All of us will always look out for your best interest. Always. And like there is going to be times we're going to say things that you don't want to hear. But you know what? We're looking out for your best interest, man. So sometimes there is help that you're not going to ask for, and we're going to give it to you whether you like it or not. Because we have to. Whether it's a bad relationship, it's a bad, judgment, bad, like judgment and financial decisions or whatever. Like you have for me, you've done it to me. Like, hey, dude, you're like, dude, you got 2 kids and a wife. You sure you really need that motorcycle right now? Like, you don't need that. You need to buy that house. I listen to it, man. I consider it. But you're right. At the same time, there's a lot of tribulations and there's a lot of hard things to go through. Uh, as a man. There is. Dude, like I think about it. Like I said, everyone asks me all the time, they say, well, how do you how do you drive 2.5 hours every day? And I explain to it every time. Every time. Dude, keep in mind, we're with like almost 7,000 people. Keep that in mind, right? And I run into a new person all the time. They're asking me about this. How do you do it? How do you do it? How do you do it? And I think about my son. I think about my daughter. I think about my wife, and I think about my family, my friends, and I think about, man, I could buy a really cool house and like get to a position where we can throw a badass party and we can all have a good time, and also have a home where if my friends ever need a place to go, I have that place for them. Like, I don't know why I think that way, but I do think that way.
I really think like even though like to a point, like I understand you have kids. You are creating a future generation. But like even as a man, we also need to accept that when we need help, we need the help, you know? When we are ready to break down, you need the help, and whether it's
Can I ask you when did you finally break down and like do your first like therapy, or like you asked to go talk to somebody about your problems?
That's
When was the first time you did it other than with your friends? That's my
funny
question.
enough. I was right about to speak on that, so to speak, on somewhat his behalf.
30 years.
You were 30 years old. You're 30 years old when you did that.
Over 30 years old before I finally decided to take the plunge and finally decided to ask for help. I was about to take my own fucking life.
I've been friends with CJ for over a decade, and this is the second time I've ever seen him cry. The first time was when Chester Bennington died.
That's not a joke. Don't laugh. Stop laughing. That's not me. That's we talk about men's mental health. You want to talk? We bought. Listen, we bought. We. You want to talk about men's mental health? This is it right here.
Chester Bennington died. We drank a bottle of Jack Daniels whiskey. Yeah, hey, listen, we drank. Yeah, we drank a bottle. Let's go. Salvador guy here. Boom, 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 boom. Couple gunshots. Listen, I'm telling you right now, we we literally drank a bottle of Jack Daniels and bawled our eyes out over someone that died. And then CJ heard, yeah, CJ heard some of my story about my little brother, and I told him, and like we went on, like I fucking let loose, dude. It was like a loose cannon, and I was crying all fucking night. And dude, the best time of my life and the worst time of my life, because I'm like, fuck, Lincoln Park is done. They started back up, but it's never going to be the same. No disrespect to the new singer at all.
No, he's not wrong. But listen, everybody knows if you want to go down the little rabbit hole of the connection of why is it all the great masculine dudes and shit that got us Chester Bennington, Chris Cornell, Bourdain, all the masculine just dudes doing their late. Well, that was kind of self-inflicted.
When you're done, pass it over to CJ.
Yes. No. No. I mean,
Between me and him.
well, because I wanted to go somewhere, but
No.
no. I will. No. I will. I gotta I gotta recalibrate because I got thrown off.
Oh, sorry.
You're all good. Um, no, what I was saying is all those figures being also taken away from us, whether they supposedly they were all involved in, some taken down of some trafficking type
Yep.
things. Supposedly, I think if you know, you know. I think we obviously all know here what we're talking about. But it's just those dudes were like, how is it that every single dude from the grunge era and Lane, sorry, what?
I have a message here from one of the viewers,
Oh shit.
and it's
Yeah, sorry.
real quick. It's communication, mutual understanding, and willingness to work as a team is rare to find these days. It does become exhausting, pouring from a cup that is almost empty and never fully reciprocated. Nobody wants to carry it all alone, and one should expect to be saved in quotation, but to be heard and know there are people who are willing to help carry the weight. Mental health is so important, man or woman. It is wrong for anyone to weaponize anyone who shares the vulnerability. Alva, thank you for being someone who is that breath of fresh air, especially for me after dad. I love you, bro. I'm glad I tuned into this. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Hey, hold on, I gotta look at this last thing. Alva, thank you for being someone who's yeah, breath of fresh air. Yeah, I'll give you a breath of fresh air. Kidding? No, I love him. He is, dude. He literally called me earlier, and he was just like, it was like 2 o'clock. I had just woken up, and this was comedy last night. And I fucking had a dude stay over my house, and he was my, and we both fell asleep on the couch next to each other.
Props to fucking Anthony for coming out and fucking doing some stand-up comedy just for local family, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Wait till that video comes out on YouTube.
Oh God.
Check out Super Sim Wins. I'll post that video.
Oh my God. Anyway,
oh, yeah.
anyway, calls me. It's fucking 2 p.m. He's like, "You coming out? Everyone's waiting for you to come out. Are you coming out?" And I was like, "No, dude. I just woke up, man." It's like, "No, dude. Fucking Kenneth's here. Fucking CJ's. Everyone's waiting for you. Uncle Ed." I said, dude, I don't know, maybe. I didn't leave my house till like 3 o'clock, 3:30. I got here like 7 p.m., dude. But and everybody left before I don't even care. I didn't come down here to do comedy. I came down here to see family. Just the fact that they were here, and yeah, that was some crazy shit.
And that is one of the things that I will give heavy props to with Ricky is that it not also just Ricky and Libby is that they did not put the weight on us that we had to give them a gift.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Literally,
They
Libby
just wanted
walks
our
up to me, she
presence.
hugs me, she goes, "Your presence is my present, and that's
Yeah.
all I care about."
Yeah.
And then I picked up my godson, and I just flipped him around, like a fucking
Speak on the level.
baton.
Speaking on the level of Men's Mental Health Month, like that is a gift in itself
All right.
to us.
I'm gonna bring this back. Can we throw this back to what I asked you about? Like, so you were 30 when you first sought any sort of like talking to anybody outside of a friend.
Therapy.
I sought that shit out in high school. And like I was seeing my school, like I went to St. Ed's, right? All guy Catholic high school. But I sought out we had therapists, so Mr. Warner and Mr. Carey. I'll forever remember. I'll forever. Oh, okay.
Ooh, they're about to kiss.
Chill out, Scoots. He's all right.
Hi, am I too close?
You're getting really close. We're getting close tonight. As you talk about men's mental health, this is how you combat it. Kiss your friends. I'm kidding.
All right. It's Pride Month and Men's Mental Health.
You're not Pat. I only kiss Pat.
Fuck.
I do.
Do it for chat.
All right, I'm
No.
gonna scoot away
Too
now.
afraid
Nope. Not doing that.
for kisses.
Yeah.
Scooting away.
No, exactly.
Always cuddle
All right.
the homies.
No,
Yeah.
it's
If
all
they're
good to
sad,
cuddle with the
always
homies.
Cuddle the homies.
So anyway,
I know
so
how
listen.
many of my friends that are little spoons, and I love it.
And the fact that I look like a little spoon, but I also moonlight as a big spoon. Yeah.
So,
Catch me at
CJ.
night. I gotta write that one down. No, hold up. No, that one guys get written down here. No, talk.
All right,
I gotta write that one down.
All right, you're gonna write.
I'm a little spoon, but I moonlight.
What are you
as a
about
big
to
spoon.
say,
That's
Ken?
fucking good. I'm sorry. I'm writing that one down, dude.
Yeah, right.
So, partial recap before I continue on,
Yes, I'm
since
sorry.
Sammy missed it. I've known you over a decade. That's the second time I've ever seen you cry. First time was when Chester died from Lincoln Park, and then second time now. I remember. I think I invited you out to Cedar Point, and you said, you were like, "Oh, I don't know, like there's some stuff going on." And I was like, "You know what? Like, come down, talk about it." Like, when it came down to like issues you were having, you were always there for everyone else, and always essentially like push people to spill their guts.
Yeah.
But when the same treatment would come back towards you, you just couldn't.
No.
So
I felt like my problems were a burden to everybody else. So like actually being able to get that professional help to the point of where I could actually talk about what's going on inside my head without feeling like, I am weighting this person down with what's going on inside my own head. It was such a relief.
and correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't I the only person that knew you were admitting yourself?
Yes.
Which
Yeah.
another sidestep to that too is I'm so happy I'm on medication now
Yeah.
because example, you reached out to me to be
Mhm.
there for you, which I was, you know,
You
but when it came down to I guess I'll say the physical stuff. Like once you were admitted, you asked if I could like bring you stuff from your house and this and that.
yeah,
And just the way my depression was, I just couldn't bring myself to do it and I felt like shit for it.
I
But
I
you
di-
know,
personally I didn't take offense to it. I went into that hospital when I admitted myself and I was ready to take my own life. I I went into that like with just a clothes on my back. And like I personally did not hold it against you whatsoever that you didn't bring me anything. There was actually a guy that was there at the mental health hospital that appreciated how much I made his stay enjoyable there because I was his roommate. And I made their stay so enjoyable that that motherfucker ended up going up to Walmart and picking up like some gym shorts, some fucking underwear and shit like that. And like I bawled my fucking eyes out crying, thanking this person because he got out before I did. And I lost it thanking this person. Like I was wearing fucking the paper shirts, the paper fucking pants and everything. And like that's all I had to wear. I had one pair of fucking clothing and the paper shirts and paper pants, and that was it. And this dude went to fucking Walmart and picked all of this shit up for me and brought it to the mental hospital for me. Granted, absolutely, I am not holding anything against you. Like, I appreciate you for even trying or thinking about trying. That really means a lot to me.
So sorry. Uh, I'm not young. I'm yawning at 2:30. I just like
No, you're good. I completely understand. I'm normally up till 7 a.m. Um, but one of the things that I can absolutely advise is anybody who wants to get the help, go to a private practice. Do not go corporate.
the difference between you and me, by the way,
Yeah.
is you have um so when it came down to um
I have. Oh shit.
you were talking about how to word this. The hardest part is getting help. For me, that was the easiest part. The hardest part was admitting to myself that I needed the help. And even when I did know I needed the help, it was to actually pull the trigger on it
Yeah.
and go get the help. Getting help is easy, but you know, getting that drive, the commitment to it is the hard part, at least for me. Because I talked about it for years, never did.
I I
Finally
had
pulled the trigger.
I had
Hmm.
I had family issues growing up. It wasn't like crazy abuse stuff. It was just always just drama. Just always drama in my family life growing up. And by the time I got to high school, I was at St. Ed's. Like I said, it's Catholic, all guy high school, all this shit. We paid money for me to be there for the years I was there, but I got kicked out eventually because we owed them money and my grades were shit, all that. But I think freshman year I started seeing the counselors, and we did a group every Friday. And on Friday, we there was one period, maybe yeah, I think it was like every week. Friday, like there was one period, and we all go meet up. Me and there was like 6 or 7 other kids, and we would just come in there and talk to the counselors about how fucked up our lives were. And my lives were not nearly as like there was a dude out freshman year was like doing heroin and shit, like went to Cali and he's like this tall, good looking kid. And he's like a heroin addict. Or was a heroin addict and like is dealing with like being off of it and all, and it's just like, another dude, I remember hanging with him and I remember let me know what hair of the dog was. I was kicking it with him. He goes, "Oh, just a little hair of the dog," and I'm like, "What is that?" He goes, "Oh, that's drinking after you've drank the night before." And I'm like, "What?" Like, but I sought out somebody to talk to about what was going on because I just didn't like. I don't know what's going on, but like I don't. Shit's just fucked up. Like I'm an emotional kid as it is. Like I was raised kind of by women. I had a father figure and a father figure in my life, my uncle. Like I love him, but like he wasn't the best, and he's not the way I learned from him, the way I watched him treat women growing up. What?
I think one of the things that we absolutely need to stop doing as men is comparing ourselves to other men. Like that
That's
dude,
too hard. That's too hard in society
it
nowadays.
is very hard within
Way too hard.
society. But I mean,
'Cause
moving forward as a society, moving forward, we can't change the past. But I think moving forward as a society, we need to stop comparing ourselves to other men.
it also doesn't help that we are also white dudes. White men are like we're just not. We're everybody hates white dudes. Like they just do.
I have thoughts on this. I think it's gender irrelevant. I think it's fabricated.
Gender irrelevant. What?
Gender irrelevant.
What is?
Comparing yourself to other people.
Oh, I know. I agree with that.
It's something
Yeah, I don't
completely
think it's.
fabricated by like the media and like social media, especially, as well
Yes.
as the modeling
Yes.
industry and stuff like that. Even the porn industry, which is atrocious, and that's a whole fucking
I won't say that I'm not.
spiel all
I
of
won't say that I don't fucking watch porn at least once a day. I'm not gonna say I don't.
I'm
I don't
not
lie.
saying I don't appreciate the porn industry.
I did. It
But
was
I
different
definitely
years
think
ago,
the
right?
workers should
Now,
get more.
the way that
n-
they treat their employees
of
better.
course, I agree. I agree with that. Like, I don't. I just think I don't even care. Porn. It just shouldn't be in your home.
Uh, see, I've been thinking my entire
Yeah.
life that my dick is fucking tiny. Yeah, I mean,
Motion of the ocean.
Yeah. You got to know how to use
you
it.
you can say motion of the ocean, but I've been told by a couple people that I'm on the larger size. Like compared to porn,
Oh no,
I
porn's
am
totally different. Yeah.
yeah. I compared to porn, like I am
The most fucked up
not.
thing is the fact that it's all young. Because like you biologically, of course, you're going to be into younger,
Yeah.
but like that's not the point. But
I have
they prey on you on that, and that's
I've
and
personally
the
seen
older you
discourse to make you feel better on
it's
this, by the
fucking
way. Um, women in general don't
like I have to spice in older
like
women
a
stuff
big old
so I don't look like a
yeah.
total creep when they fucking bring my shit up on the like
Um, in general, women don't really appreciate the porn level
Yeah,
equipment.
I'm not.
It hurts. It's
Yeah.
painful, and technically, the vagina is only about like 4 inches long.
to go be going here right now?
I had
I
no idea.
we're gonna fuck around and find
probably
out if
shouldn't be
he
going
gets.
here right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Am I not allowed to say that word on live?
I don't know if like
I mean, it's a fucking body part.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's a really big difference
Well, no,
between what
remember
men
they gave
think
us rules.
and what women like.
yeah, there's a
I
massive
mean,
I just
difference.
didn't know.
Alva's podcast is a adult podcast.
I just wanted to make sure you were.
Yeah.
There's a real big difference between what men think that women like great big ones when in reality is women really don't care. Women like men who love them, and it's some kind of an emotional.
But women
It has nothing to do with size.
as soon as the dude with the little dick doesn't do it right and then doesn't take the garbage out on the second day the way he's supposed to, then it's like
That sounds like the most misogynistic shit. Granted, like, all right, physical pleasure is very much a thing, especially when it comes to men. But when it comes to women, it is very emotional. It is very emotional when it comes to women.
That's not
It
across
is
the board, but when
Yeah.
not
when we're
across the
talking
board.
about
Not every time with
No.
the chicken, not across the board.
I'm
but
not.
overall being attentive and caring about your partner's pleasure, um, a lot of people would misinterpret that as having an emotional aspect, but really it's just respect. You care about your pleasure, care
Yeah.
about theirs.
And by no means am I speaking for all women across the board, but what brought me to this topic was I thought I was tiny. I thought I was absolutely tiny for a man.
All right. Yes.
And
Raining.
now I am finding out recently that
Kids. They're good.
I'm on the larger size. And I still mentally refuse to accept it.
Hey, told you. Hey. Are you talking about egos right now?
No.
No, they're actually talking about penis.
Oh my God. Where am I at right now or not?
We are not talking
a
about
little bit.
levels. We are not talking about inches.
What egos?
We are talking about egos and talking about it, which derives from men's mental health. And we are talking about
So you see the
Did you
stuff.
talk about genitalia?
You see
a
this stuff
little bit.
A little bit or a lot?
A little bit.
you see
little
this
bit.
stuff on porn,
I was like,
and it's
Dude,
not realistic.
No,
Conversation, it
I'm
wasn't like-
monetized. Okay, and I'm
Okay.
under contract. So watch what you say.
Oh,
it wasn't anything like
we've been
super-
bad.
Period.
I guess
Watch
we've
what you
been
said.
bad.
That's it. You're done.
The activity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were just talking about size.
Talking about how
topics of
compared
men's
to
mental health.
how men
pornographic type things.
intimacy and
Yeah,
perception.
yeah, it wasn't just like vulgar, like
Yeah, we're not doing that.
We weren't.
We're really not.
We weren't talking numbers.
that.
Genuinely.
He genuinely did, and I was about to ask him.
All right. Be mindful.
Here.
My pages, all of my platforms are monetized. I get paid
Well, this one might lose
to do stuff. No.
He said, well, this might lose a couple thousand. That is entirely why I was not mentioning numbers.
You have to be mindful and respectful
I was
to the viewers because there are underage viewers that I have.
You have underage.
Yes, I have underage viewers.
I mean,
No, not at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
This gets archived and they can watch it later. When I go to bed, I don't want to wake up and worry about underage viewers going, oh my god, what was said?
the thing that you
Which
have
is fine because you know what? My face is planted to the fucking pages as it is.
Yeah, that's the. However, that is exactly what you have more worried to worry about is the F word. Because, realistically.
No, the cuss words you have nothing to worry about.
I mean, the cuss words.
You could say fuck, you could say shit, you could say cunt.
Here he goes with the MREs again.
All right, anyways.
MREs. You can say all those words as freedom of speech.
But like we are,
He wasn't. We were just.
we weren't being. We were on the top.
You weren't being provocative.
No, we were not being provocative.
That's it. All right.
Yeah.
I don't need a whole explanation. That's it.
We were
You weren't being provocative. That's fine.
Peanut butter.
Yeah, we were still on the topic of men's mental health.
Are we gonna play this fucking card game?
Probably not.
No.
I want to play this card game because I have a good hand.
I don't know how to play this. I would rather play Uno.
No, I'm really good at this game. I've won multiple times. You guys have lost so much.
He said he's.
Hey, take the mic. Someone take the mic. Take the mic. Take the mic. Just take the mic.
From me.
Just take it. Yes, take the mic.
All right.
There you go.
All right. So whose
Are we
turn was
playing the
it?
game?
Yeah, whose turn?
I have no idea. I don't know.
But what does everyone have? The pot's there. Let's just go.
What? Like, what's our hand? I don't fucking know. I'm like, I'm not gonna tell you my hand.
That's your hand.
Cards are.
All right.
Don't touch my chips.
I was gonna clean it up.
I can clean up my own chips.
I was gonna. All right. Hey, I put
So
more
we were
beer in the
talking
fridge,
about
by the way. I
men's
stocked it
mental
all
health.
up. I stocked the whole fridge up.
And men and women are intertwined.
Here,
We always
I
have a
stocked it up.
partner.
That's what I was doing the whole time. It was raining outside.
Fair enough.
And sometimes women have mental health problems too.
Whose is
So,
this?
Sometimes life just
Somebody
hands
folded
us a really
No.
bad deal, like
That was you?
a suicide
You
in the
folded that?
family,
What is,
something that shakes
that
you
was
to your
CJ.
core.
what are these two?
And so sometimes women have to reach out for help also.
You're right. 100% right, Aunt Lisa.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah. I did too. I mean, I went
Oh,
went
my
to work
hand?
for
Right?
3 months
Yeah.
and
7,
couldn't
8.
function. Just thank God
Have
my
3.
boss just let me
The 8
not
and
be
3.
reliable.
Fuck
And
you.
the
I have 7, 8.
my coworkers brought me Kleenexes and tissues because I cried all the time. And this was following a
I hate this
suicide
game.
of a nephew that was integral to my whole entire family. And he hung
Oh
himself.
shit.
He hung himself and he died.
I have another message here.
And the entire situation just rocked
Hang on, Aunt Lisa. Aunt Lisa, I have a whole message here.
my family to the core.
It says, this is a viewer.
Yeah.
Says, I spent 8 hours having this very intimate and vulnerable experience today, and it broke my heart to know this man I care so deeply for had never been able to cry or share some of his traumas, but is someone who will bend over backwards to do anything for anyone that needs anything at all. No one should have to feel irrelevant. This hits hard today. Everyone deserves to be seen, heard, and understood. No one should feel worthless or alone. I am fully committed to staying consistent and staying on the meds that help me and to continue PTSD therapy. Even as a woman, I have spent nearly 5 years feeling like my mental health was downplayed or compared to. Everyone expressed and copes in different ways. During my conversation today, we both cried just purely for the fact that each other could be so raw and real. And how do I allow people to message such a long message? Anyways, and real and
That's
vulnerable
real.
and feel heard and respected in a mutual way. I don't think it's fair that anyone feel their situation is less valued or relevant, and no one should have to bottle up and walk alone through life. We're all human, we're all different, but we are all the same in the fact that we all go through and face challenges that are never going to be the same or comparable to anyone else's experiences. Mental health matters. You matter. I matter. We all matter. Good night, my fellow advocates.
Bless her heart.
He said, sorry.
Her
She
heart.
said, sorry, bro. Good night. LOL.
Bless her heart.
That's Cecilia, by the way.
Oh, Cece.
That's Cece. Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
Cece.
I went through a situation where
Wow, girl.
my sister's child,
Thank you for that.
who was 19,
Practice what you
who'd
preach.
raised
I love you.
alongside my own daughter, developed what they say is schizophrenia, and even after hospitalizations and medications and everything, he hung himself in my sister's horse barn, and she found him. And,
How's the
and it
audio?
was devastating.
How's
I
audio?
can't even describe the devastation that
Clean.
it was for my family.
Oh, we got a new like
And
from CC.
it affected me so bad.
Thank you, CC, for the new like. Appreciate it.
It
Make sure
affected
you
me
share
so
it.
bad that I
Please, before you
cried
go to bed,
for
share it.
months. I cried in my
With everybody.
sleep.
Go
I
on
cried at
Messenger and just
work.
share, 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 share.
I couldn't do anything. I was basically not functional. And everybody kind of, brought me tissues and Kleenexes and stuff, but I just could not stop crying. And
Yeah, I do want to make this very transparent. Tomorrow morning, we're doing a coffee. I'm going to make coffee in the morning, and we're going to do a nice, sober coffee wake up podcast for 1 hour.
well,
First thing in the morning.
I'm just talking about the one devastating thing that happened.
I'm not
in my
joking. I'm
life
making coffee in the morning.
that made me realize
we're gonna
that
have
I had to go
coffee.
seek some mental health help because
Right.
I wasn't able to function.
Just saying, because they want to go shoot guns tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're gonna go do that up at Joe's, and we gotta change Anthony's oil. Priority, by the way, gentlemen. Priority.
How to do that before?
Oh, we can do it first thing in the morning.
No. They're gonna change my oil, and then I'm gonna change the oil in my car.
I'm 100%
Right. Men's mental health. I'm so lost. No.
Don't worry, bro. I'll change the oil
Anyways,
for you.
Patrick's in his room like, oh boys, why didn't you invite me?
yeah. Well, we did invite you.
Yeah, why didn't you come out here, motherfucker?
Yeah. Why didn't you come out? All right. So what I'm saying is we're gonna have coffee in the morning. We're gonna do a 1-hour podcast, strict 1-hour podcast, and we're gonna go early in the morning. When I say early in the morning, I mean like 8 o'clock.
And then group poop.
That's pretty early. I get up at 7. So you don't have to be up. You don't have to be up at all. You can sleep in. You're pregnant.
I don't know how I feel about a group.
I am not pregnant.
I didn't like.
Although my shy bladder pertains.
The alcohol has hit pretty hard, and I would say I got nothing else to say besides fuck.
But
We're shooting guns. No, we don't sleep. I have a very no, don't do that. I have a very, very long week starting my new job. You just be silent. Be silent. Just be. Yeah, just don't talk. You don't have to wake up. You can sleep. You can sleep through the whole thing. You're totally fine, 100%. Yeah, but ladies first. If you wanted the microphone or Sammy wanted the microphone, you guys would get the microphone right away. Say what now, Sammy? No, Sammy.
Okay. What?
Sammy, we can do the podcast down in the garage tomorrow morning. We don't have to do it right here.
I was about to say, if you wanted me to wake up at 8 a.m., I need to go to bed now.
Well then, go to bed. We're here. We're still here, but you don't have to go to bed. You're fine. Yeah, you're fine. You're here to enjoy yourself. I'm talking about the gentleman here. It's Men's Mental Health Month. So they can get up, drink coffee. We can go, oh, rah, rah, rah. Because guess what? We have guns to clean tomorrow.
Listen,
by the way,
just because it's men's mental health month, I feel like it should also be women's mental health month, or they and them. I feel like it shouldn't just be excluded to masculinity.
I love them.
Health month.
But
It's a baseline.
we're about to go in long circles.
A base. Okay, yeah.
There's like Women's History Month, I think. It's like I think the whole point is that due to the
Me?
Yeah, Mike.
I guess the patriarchy and shit,
Yes.
men don't get
We don't even have schedules here.
enough care.
So I said, go sleep in the house.
Just because they're expected to handle it all themselves, just because they're men, and they don't get
Get up in the morning,
treated like
drink coffee, do a 1-hour
they're
podcast.
people. They're like it's some weird kind of patriarchal god complex
And
type
we're gonna
shit.
wake up, drink coffee,
It's the lack of father
do a
figures.
podcast,
It's the lack
sober,
of
have a conversation sober. Then we're gonna go
like a
shoot
ritual,
guns.
like a
Oh,
like
yeah.
that brings you into
I
manhood.
definitely feel like
And we have a new follower. Thank you so much, Caitlin. I appreciate you. You're the best. Thank you so much.
all right.
Yeah,
So I
we have a new
definitely
follower.
think
Thank you so much.
I am going to
She sees
agree
you
with
right
Sammy,
there.
but I think I would like to add upon that to the point of where it is not just Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. I think it needs to be expanded.
Caitlin, if you could share this podcast right now. We've been going pretty deep about men's mental health.
Yeah.
But
I think
we
it
talk
needs
about
to
everything.
be expanded to the point.
And comedy as well. Not all seriousness.
Yeah. I'm sorry I broke down on stream.
Smells nice.
But I think it needs to be not just Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. I think it needs to be not fucking denying your feelings month. accepting
Yes.
that you need help most.
Yes. Being able to admit, being able to admit that you need help. Like I'm gonna bring it up again because I was still going. I was going somewhere
Regardless
with
of
it.
whatever
You
gender
did it. You
consider
did it at
yourself to
30.
be.
I did it in high school, and I haven't had it since. And I've kind of dealt with my life. And when I became around 30 is when I started to realize how much my family has affected me.
Yeah.
And my sister has grown up. My sister's about 12 years younger than me. Now she's dealing with my stepdad and my mom, and my mom's going fucking crazy.
Come on,
What?
let's cards.
Oh, now I'm playing cards. I'm talking now. Now it's time to play cards.
By the way, hello, Caitlin.
Cards.
Hello, Caitlin. Hello, every new person. Hi, guys.
What is going on with this cord
Listen,
here?
listen,
Okay.
listen. What I'm saying is my sister told me to get therapy. She goes, you need to go to therapy, and I've been going to it with my girlfriend. What's the call? Call or bet? That's the same fucking thing.
Yeah,
It was
call
your bet.
or
It's
bet
your bet.
with fucking therapy.
10?
That's where we're at.
Here's 10.
Your turn.
You
No, he's out. You're out for this round.
I'm out for this.
You're out the
round.
room.
Okay.
10.
All right. So I'm just gonna talk then this round. So I highly recommend that if you are going for therapy, that you go for a private
Where's
practice,
the cards?
not a corporation. Go for a private practice. It's not always optional,
So,
but if you have the option,
just go to
I
a
highly
therapist in general.
recommend it.
They have it on the internet now. WebMD. Not WebMD. That's a fucking doctor thing. There's I can't remember what it's called. Check.
Would you like to check?
Anyway, I feel like I need to go to therapy now because dude, I don't mean to gloat. It's Men's Mental Awareness Month and health awareness. I'm the happiest I've been in 7 or 8 years. But there's still something because my family's like there's shit going on with my family. There's people I don't talk to in my family that
You-
pity.
You want to know if it's mania or actual happiness.
No, I'm not raising that. This ain't don't work. I'm fucking fold that shit.
You want to know if
That
it's
tree
mania
pity.
or actual happiness, and I completely get what you're coming.
But I'm not. Yes, I am happy, but I'm still not doing things at home. I'm not taking care of certain.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's certain things I know I'm lacking, and I'm aware of it. It's not like I'm like, oh man, I've totally
Draw a card.
I'm just lacking in that right now. Burning one, turn one. The river is a jack of spades. What do we got going? Is Alva gonna bluff his ass off again? Yep, looks like it. He's about to get cashed out for the 7th time tonight. Let's
I
go.
want that candy though.
No, it's all good. This is fun. I wish there was money on it, but it was actually this is fun without any money on it. Actually,
Yeah.
this is. I mean, because if there was money on it and we did this podcast, there wouldn't be a podcast.
You fucking bitch.
Anyway, no. I feel like I need to go to therapy now. I really do. There's fractures.
Share.
I'm gonna get
There's-
real personal.
Thank you for the share. Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
Oh,
Wow.
share. Hell yeah. Appreciate you guys.
No, just
All right.
all right. So all right.
I think what Sammy wanted to play for a long time.
Anthony, how often
Sammy
do
wanted
you
to play,
go to
what do you mean,
therapy, bro?
right?
I have not. I've never been to therapy. This is my comedy is my
That's right,
therapy.
joke.
I just started doing
Comedy is
open
your
mics
therapy.
on my mom's birthday of all things, and my mom is. I love my mom, but she's I don't know what. Actually, my mom's up and down, and
Play some.
I mean it's just.
They won't shut the fuck up.
You know what, bud?
No, shut the fuck up.
I'll send you.
Oh, isn't that the point of a podcast? Is to fucking talk?
No.
Oh, the point is to play poker for no money that nobody gives a frig about.
Masculinity.
Toxic man. No, listen.
Now.
Sorry. All right, here we go again.
Hey, listen.
My mom.
Call and response respect. You know what that is? It's where someone calls, talks, and then you wait, and then you let them say what they gotta say, and then you respond. Call and response.
Poopcast edited. Poopcast edited etiquette.
to like
I have to insert myself to set the boundary.
my
You guys
mother
are
is
just rambling on and on
89
and on and on.
and
No, I was actually
actively
about to
dying.
recommend a
Your
therapy
what?
office to
Your what?
Anthony.
My mother is 89 and actively dying at this moment. And
Aren't we all actively dying at this
No.
moment?
yeah,
No, I know. I'm
mean,
sorry. No.
she's like blind
That's
and
To the age of 25.
No, that is it is super
Yeah.
dark.
That was very dark.
it's hard.
Realistically,
It's really hard to face that.
All right. What was the
that-
game again?
that
We're playing different
any
games.
day your mother's
Uno.
going to be gone.
We're playing different games.
Uno.
Playing what Sammy wants to play.
Yeah.
Uno.
I mean,
Playing what Sammy wants to play.
that's.
Joking
I can't.
hazard.
We're not going that dark right now, guys. No, we're not going to go there.
Joking hazard it is.
Joking hazard.
Know how to play this. It's pretty fucking easy and it's funny. And it'll allow
It's
you
Cyanide
guys
and
to talk
Happiness.
more
I know the Cyanide and
talking
Happiness comics. Those were funny as fuck.
in a podcast.
Um,
Joking hazard. It's me.
show me, show the camera. It's him. Look at me, my name's Richard Alva James Chapman the second or third or 17th.
It's me.
Oh wow, you're cute. Your kid's cuter than you. Get the fuck out of here. Your kid, my godson is way cuter than you.
I'm not gonna lie, your kid's eyes have so much depth to them. The blue eyes, so much depth.
I don't know if that's a compliment or if that's an insult. I'm gonna take it as a compliment.
Really is a compliment. It is not an insult, but if you want to take it as an insult, that is your personal feeling.
I'm gonna take it
But I
as a compliment.
really did not mean it as an insult. Your kid has so much depth to it, guys.
You know, you have ambition to continue to talk about my son and the beautiful depth of his eyes.
It's been like maybe
1 week since you looked at me.
you got 10 seconds.
He said, "It's been 1 week since you looked at me." 7 days since I
Said I was sorry.
whatever. Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. Got a
Yeah,
drumstick in your brain, stop sticking.
I'm thinking, is it
Bare Naked Ladies had some fucking ripping songs though. Don't even lie.
Fuck, I didn't.
Damn, CJ, dude. Trying to decapitate a pregnant woman. He's trying to decapitate a pregnant woman.
I was trying to.
Somebody get him.
Where is what?
All right, fix this thing. So how do we
Yeah.
play this
What's
game?
that in here?
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Anna is always buying
At any time, let me know here soon when we can go back to like the dark stuff. Because I'm not done.
So we're gonna chime off for a minute.
New video games.
How'd this game go again?
I'm done.
gotta pass that? Gotta pass.
We need 5 cards, 7 cards.
Dude, you pulled out this game. I'm just
Shout out.
saying.
Shout out. Shout out. The instruction manual.
Meow.
7 cards. 7 cards.
7 card stud. That's what they called me in high school.
To
1,
be fair, I would give
1, 1.
I would say what.
A fish in the sea.
Here you go, Aunt Lucy's jumping in on this one. It's a joke. It's a joking game.
damn game.
It's not. It's a joking game. It's a funny game.
You put the lime in the coconut and shake it all.
Put the lime in the coconut.
2, 2,
Yeah.
2, 1. Now let me some.
What's mean nothing to me?
Welcome to the card club.
ultimate good.
You'll figure it out. So they just kind of have to make that.
3, 3,
I don't speak anime, man.
3. Is that a vodka drink?
Drink a vodka drink?
Vodka.
You drink a
Vodka.
vodka drink?
Close. Vodka.
3,
Vodka.
4.
It means like fool or idiot or stupid.
Yeah.
What does?
Baka.
More for
Baka. Oh, like retirement. Baka. You should.
five.
And you don't earn it.
Five.
Who wants Hershey?
Five. Five.
Negative.
Oh, no.
Five.
Those are
Five. Six. Six.
Hershey. Those are pronouns.
1,
Ken.
2, 3,
Six.
I'm
4,
sure
5, 6,
Six. Six.
7.
Seven. Seven.
Can I look?
I'm
Seven.
sure there's quite a few people who would love those pronouns
Seven.
and are
Seven.
actively
All right, so
working
here's
for it.
how
I don't know
the
what's
game
going on
works.
It's me.
anymore.
It's you.
Here's how the game works.
Huh?
I said, here is how the game works.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that one more time for chat?
Don't yell.
Wow, those
All right, so we gather 3 or more bad people, shuffle the deck thoroughly, draw 7 cards each, leave the rest in a draw pile. Number 3 is pick the first judge. We're going to go clockwise. Anthony, you're the first judge. The judge flips the starting card off of the draw pile. If it's red,
2 piles.
hang on. If it's red, that means it's a bonus round. The judge does nothing. At this point, anyone may exchange any number of old cards for new ones. If it is black card, which is 5A, that means it's a normal round. The judge adds another black. Hang on, listen. That means it's a normal round. The judge adds another black bordered card from their hand to either side of the starting card. Red card,
This
6B.
guy's never heard of it.
Every non-judge player picks 2 cards that create a 2-panel setup ending with the red card and plays them face down. Panel 1 on bottom.
Does anyone else?
6A.
Speaking louder,
Every
will make us
non-judge
for it.
player, if you just shut the fuck up and let me finish. Every non-judge player picks 1 card that best finishes the comic and plays it face down. The judge that flips each card over, reading the entire comic aloud, and then chooses their favorite. Well, evidently, half these people don't know how to fucking play the game. So, well, they don't know how to play.
All right, great.
So flip a card, please.
Flipping.
A guy